Hello everyone, I'm Nick Watts, and welcome to this week's episode of Spring Hill Now. In this episode, we will be hearing about how Spring Hill seniors celebrated their 100-day ceremony, how students are honoring Black History Month, and the new Spring Hill student discount offers. Plus, stay tuned for this week's segment of Badgers on the Spot. We'll also cover events happening around the town, weather, and what's happening in the world of Badger sports, all in this episode of Spring Hill Now. We begin with the celebration of 100 Days. 100 Days is a special event for seniors who are graduating at Spring Hill and marks their last 100 days at Spring Hill College. Reporter Alisaya Rashid shares the story.
On three, 1, 2, 3.
After many trials and tribulations of long nights of studying and hard work, the class of 2024 has come to reach their final milestone in their college career.
We're here tonight to celebrate 100 days, 99 days until graduation. I'm very excited. I'm ready to get out the door. I love Spring Hill, but I gotta go. Everything was great. It's been a great 4 years. I've met so many friends, friends that I definitely will have in my wedding, and I love the class of 2024.
While seniors sit and reminisce, some have already started to plan their life after college and wanting to leave with a special note for their senior class.
I am going to get an internship in my field of marine biology, and then that's going to help me decide where I'm going to go to grad school. Always be yourself and go out there and make a difference in the world. That's what we're here to do.
After graduation, I'm actually planning on staying in the Mobile area, probably getting a job somewhere around, just sticking around for the people I know. There's this good quote, I know the word is Excelsior, and it just means like ever moving forward. Don't stop, just keep pushing through no matter what's going on in your life.
My plans are to find a job within psychology and to be very well off and be on my own.
With 99 days left, the 100-day senior celebration was a success. Reporting for Spring Hill Student Media, I'm Alisaya Rashid.
What a great way to celebrate our seniors who we will miss deeply. Spring Hill is also celebrating Black History Month, and to honor the deep history of Black acceptance and excellence on the Hill, Spring Hill is working hard to provide a number of events that include everyone to honor African Americans this month. Spring Hill's history of inclusion came in 1954 when the school admitted 9 African American students after the administration recognized the moral dilemma of segregated schooling. This meant Spring Hill College was the only college in Alabama to integrate at the time, and they would be for nearly a decade. The students of Spring Hill stood behind the college's decision to integrate, and this earned the college a mention from Dr. Martin Luther King in his letter from a Birmingham jail. To honor Spring Hill's past of inclusion and diversity, SHC Campus Life is offering a number of fun events to attend in contingence with the Black Student Union to have fun, join the conversation on race, and learn about the deep and rich history of Black excellence. Some notable events include trap karaoke in McKinney's on February 14th, a BSU kickball in the Multicultural Student Room on the 22nd, and a 90s skate night at the Dreamland Skate Center on the 1st of March. As well as those fun events, Spring Hill is also hosting multiple nights to talk about and get educated on Black history. To keep up with all events happening on the Hill, make sure to follow the Black Student Union on Instagram as well as the Programming Board and Campus Life. Finally, with the help of student government and Vice President Walker Carlisle, the students of Spring Hill are now eligible for multiple discounts around Mobile. SHC students are now eligible for 10 to 15% discounts at various Mobile restaurants such as Buffalo Wild Wings, Soul Bowls, Mellow Mushroom, and Crumble Cookies. By showing an SHC student ID, you will be able to enjoy your meal at a reduced price. VP Carlisle commented on the recent discounts. He says, "As I was beginning to get involved with the SGA, I told myself that this was something that would be meaningful to the students and extremely useful. I went place after place, starting conversations, getting business cards, shooting emails, arranging meeting times, and negotiating the discount into action. This has been a project I have greatly enjoyed." Carlisle also is waiting to hear updates from popular places like Post on the Hill and Taco Mama. To hear About more updates and all things student government, follow the SGA Instagram or contact SGA through their email. That's all for things happening around the Hill. Now we go to reporter Mya Falgout to see what the weather is going to treat Mobile this week. Maya?
Thanks, Nick. Hey Badgers, and welcome back to this week's Badger Forecast. Starting off today, we're looking at cloudy skies with a high of 67 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. Our humidity today is at around 69%. As far as the wind, we're seeing light breezes this afternoon at around 12 miles per hour, making it feel just a bit cooler than the actual temperature. Moving on to Friday, we'll see showers with a high of 71 degrees and a low of 60 degrees. That 40% chance of rain will increase to around 60% as the evening goes on, so make sure you dress accordingly when heading out to the parades. Winds will stay around 12 miles per hour. For Saturday, showers will continue throughout the day with a high of 74 degrees and a low of 59 degrees. That 58% chance of rain will stay steady for the entire day, with winds ranging from 7 to 10 miles per hour. Now, let's take a closer look at this week's Badger forecast. Our showers from this weekend are going to continue into next week. Looking ahead, temperatures will begin to drop Monday and Fat Tuesday to the high 60s. Ash Wednesday, as well as Valentine's Day, will get a break from the rain with the temperature dropping to the low 60s. That's all for this week's Badger forecast. Whether you'll be catching moon pies or staying in, make sure to keep an umbrella on standby. Now back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Maya. Looks like we're getting some rain this year during Mardi Gras. Now, let's pass it to reporter Olivia Morrison to see what's happening in Mobile this week. Olivia?
Thanks, Nick. Mobile is a city full of history. It was the first capital of the original French Louisiana and is now the oldest permanent settlement of the colony. The South Alabama Archaeology Museum is a local place in Mobile that offers a lot of insight. The Archaeology Museum at South Alabama shares artifacts from over 12,000 years of prehistory and history from the Gulf Coast. At the museum, you can view artifacts amongst life-size scenic representations showing archaeologists at work. From these exhibits, you can learn about the early French settlers, ancient woodland cultures, and African American families after the Civil War. The museum is now featuring an exhibition called Unwritten Archaeology and Oral History of Jim Crow Mobile. The exhibition explores the history that was almost erased in the 20th century after homes, neighborhood schools, and shops were deconstructed and transformed the history of the families. Today, we keep them alive through archaeology and oral history. At the exhibition, you can learn about 3 different families that have history rooted from different parts of Mobile. Stories are shared of the Lewis family from Africatown, the Owens family from down the bay, and the Griffin family from Davis Avenue in Mobile. The exhibition is open every day from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. The exhibition is located within the South Alabama Archaeology Museum at 6050 USA South Drive. The exhibition is presented now until April of this year, 2024. To get information about the exhibition, visit southalabama.edu. Admissions to the museum are free, so grab your friends and head on down to learn more about the history of Mobile. Loda Art Walk is headed downtown again this Friday, but with some changes due to Mardi Gras season. Loda Art Walk is a free monthly event that showcases our visual, performing, and culinary arts community. This event takes place on the second Friday of every month from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Lower Dauphin Arts District. That's all for Around the Town, Badgers. Have a safe weekend.
You're watching Spring Hill Now, winner of the Best Single Video and Best Presentation of Faith in the 2023 Catholic Media Association's St. Juan Diego Collegiate Journalism Awards. This is Spring Hill Now.
Thanks, Olivia. Now we go to reporter Bonnie Pavelonis to talk Badger sports. Bonnie?
What's up, Badgers? We're back to fill you in on Badger sports. Let's see how the Badgers did over the weekend. The Spring Hill men's baseball team kicked off their 2024 season with a 13-4 victory over Florida Tech on Friday night. The Badgers started off hot with a 3-run home run by Parker Surio in the second inning, followed by Norris McClure scoring off the back in the third inning. Luke Sweeney and Norris McClure each captured an RBI in the fourth. Kai St. Germain started and took the victory on the mound with 5 strikeouts and just 2 walks across 6 innings pitched. Unfortunately, the Badgers could not keep the momentum in the last two games of the series, falling 4-3 and 3-2 to Florida Tech on Saturday. Better luck next time, boys. The Spring Hill women's softball team fell 10-8 to Valdosta State and 11-3 to North Georgia on opening day of the 2024 season during the Gulf Shores Invitational at the Gulf Shores Sportsplex on Friday. The Badgers started their season off with an early lead against Valdosta State with a single RBI made by Ariana Weaver, followed by Taylor Pittman tallying her first ever RBI as a Badger. Valdosta State came back in the second inning with 4 runs and another one made at the top of the third. The Badgers could not come out on top. Better luck next time, ladies. Spring Hill women's tennis team opens their season with a 4-3 victory over Birmingham Southern at Cottage Hill Park on Saturday. Freshmen Claire Bosman and Brooke Powers clinched the first win of the day with a 6-3 doubles win. Paola Marin won the match point for Spring Hill after defeating BSC's Meg Griffin 6-2 and 6-0. Good job, ladies. Now let's see what the Badgers will be up to this weekend. The men's baseball team will be competing against Delta State this Friday at 6 p.m. and this Saturday at 1 p.m. in Mobile. The women's tennis team will be facing off against Albany State this Saturday at 9 a.m. in Mobile, as well as the men's tennis team, who will be playing against Lemoyne Owen at 10 a.m. The softball team will compete against the College of Mobile this Saturday at noon. Good luck to all our Badgers and have a fun and safe weekend. Back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Bonnie. Let's move on to the first segment of Badgers on the Spot. Did you know what Mardi Gras was before you came to the Hill?
No, not in the way I do now.
I did. I'm from St. Louis. Mardi Gras is still pretty big up there.
I had an idea, but no.
For New Orleans or Mobile Mardi Gras?
I've actually never been to a New Orleans Mardi Gras. It's still on my bucket list. So, but I've heard it's a lot bigger there. So.
Yeah, I'm from Mobile, so I'm familiar with Mardi Gras.
Absolutely Mobile.
I'm gonna say Mobile.
Mobile for sure.
Do you like moon pies?
No, I do not.
I don't think I've actually ever had a moon pie before.
I love a good moon pie every now and then.
Oh, absolutely not.
Love moon pies.
Do you have any traditions for Mardi Gras?
No, not really.
Going to parades with my friends.
Eating king cake, pretty much.
Get a pint of Ben & Jerry's and eat it on Fat Tuesday.
I always have a door hanger in my home because I want everyone to know we're celebrating.
Planning on going to any parades this year?
No, I'm not.
Yes, hopefully the Joe Kane one.
Only the Spring Hill SGA Mardi Gras parade.
I have already zipped on down to a parade. I saw the one in Daphne on Friday night.
I'm Nick Watts, and that's it for this week's segment of Badgers on the Spot. Be sure to tune in next week. Remember, you can get all Spring Hill Now newscasts on demand at livestream.com/SpringHillCollege. Be sure to follow Student Media on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Plus, get the latest breaking news from the Hill anytime on our website, springhillian.com. I'm Nick Watts, and from everyone here at Spring Hill Now and Badger TV, have a great Mardi Gras break.